Welcome to my channel. Today I'll show you how I am thinking of force shaping one of the fruit trees. This fruit trees, the branches has not developed in a direction that I want, and I had pruned, but I need to make some steps to force shape that tree's branches. So these are bunch of fruit trees that I had pruned week back, and usually you would prune fruit trees in mid of winter. So today is about mid-January, and this is one of the apricot tree that I had, and the branches were there are like three more branches. If you see that 4 branches on the top, there are like 3 branches was going from the halfway to the main trunk, the bottom where that white strap kind of ends, and I pruned them to because I don't want those lower branches, but all of them were kind of like spanning 2 sides, and this remaining that branches, you see that they are 4 branches, and they are going sort of in a not spreading out. So usually when you leave the branches, it is ideal to have the branches to going more than 30 degrees off from the main trunk, and all of them, as you can see, that is not just one, all 4 of them sort of like forming a less than 30 degree angle from the trunk. So I couldn't. One of the things would be that I cut them, all of them, and wait for new branches to form, and but probably that would not be the right thing, because I'm not sure how the next branches will come and I would be able to have a desirable shape branches. So I kept these 4 branches. The lower one on the left, I could have cut it, but then I will have a 3 left, but I already had cut it a little more than 30% this winter to a week back, and I couldn't cut more than that, because then the tree will have too much stress on the tree. So usually you shouldn't have cut more than 30% anytime when you prune the trees. This goes for fruit trees and any type of trees that you wanted to prune it to keep it in shape. So this tree, the fruit tree, this is about 3 years old. So first year there were more branches on the bottom and I cut it, and the second year I had trimmed a little more, and this is the 3rd winter I had trim the lower branches, and these are the 4 branches I think that I will keep it, let it grow. But since they are going very close to each other, they will interfere once they grow to be a mature fruit trees. I need to find a way to spread that out to create a about 45 degree angle, so all the branches are going off them, far off them main trunk, so they would not be interfering each other growth, and will have a air flow through and sunlight will flow to produce fruit. So I will show you the next step what I do. So so what I done is that I, as you can see, the blue, that's a piece of fabric. I cut it and used it to with a natural fiber twine, which is this is what I have, a roll of jute fiber twine, which is very good to use it because they are biodegradable, and once the branches started to grow, they wouldn't cut through the bark into the branch. So the reason that I used this fabric, because in next spring and summer, once that tree will started to grow, I don't want it to create a situation that this twine is cutting into, even though these are natural fiber twine, they might break, not cutting inside into the branch, but it gives it a little bit of a cushion to have the branch to naturally grow without having any interfere. Also, this is what I will do, is that I will tie up to the structure enforcement, that a piece of stick that I will, and I tied it up this. So also this is using that when I tie up with this stick, it with wind, whatever the friction is creating would not damage the bark. So the piece of fabric that you could use, any used t-shirt or anything fabric you have, cut into pieces to protect these branches. So as you see that I already had tied up one of the branches, and now what I will do is that I'll push this to create spread out, to create an tension. So I will complete this, and I will show you that how once I tie up all the branches, how this branches will spread out to create more than 45-degree angle. So I completed tying up this stick on the branches to spread out these 4 branches. As you see that there are 2 sticks that I kind of tied up and created a form. So now as you see that the shape of the branches is got much more widen up. So in next spring and summer, when this tree will grow more, and it will most probably will retain most of the shape, and next year maybe I'll spread out a little more using more branches, and in 2 years I think that this tree will fruit tree will become a nicely formed. So these kind of technique are not new. As you know, that bonsai forming of the plant, there are wires and tension wires, and it's are used to create a desirable form. Also, old time in Europe, in Abbey, the fruit trees, for example, apple or pears, they are spanning 2 sides, were used as a creating in a form, forcing the tree to span out in a certain form. So this is very similar to the idea to create. When cutting the branches, you are not able to create a shape, you could force shape it. So thank you for watching. Hopefully this idea would be useful if a situation that one of your fruit tree is not forming right shaped branches. So thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe. I will post a various type of video on this channel. Greatly appreciate if you like this video, and subscribe and stay tuned. Thank you.